Hey everybody, Nick the Nerd. We're doing episode 6 of Nicktendo right now. I want to start off by honestly apologizing that I made a schedule finally and I haven't been able to stick to it so far, but just something came up last Tuesday and this Tuesday, so we'll do it now. This won't be a long episode at all. Again, I'm going to do a giveaway in the middle of it and you can win the complete set of, hi Dina, of Deadpool the Duck. So we'll go over it really quick. I'm not going to do as much of it like I did with Venom. I'll show you a couple of things for it and then we'll get out of here, alrighty? So this won't be long. So this is Deadpool the Duck. He's awesome. This is one of the pop exclusives. You had to get that at a Walgreens only. They made two versions of it, one with the sword and one without. And it was only a quick series. It was only 5 issues. I think it was bi-weekly when I got it. It started in 2017. But it was awesome, and it was a lot of fun. It was one of those things, I'll show you the first cover again when I go over it in a minute, that it was one of those things like when you walk through a shop, when you see Deadpool and Howard the Duck put together, you kind of just can't walk past it and not buy it for the $4, you know? So this was the first cover again. So I walked by in the shop. What's up, Hans? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. So this was the first one I walked past. It's like one of those things, you just can't give it up. You gotta go and get it, already? So it's really cool. I'll go through a couple pictures of it. It starts off with Deadpool in space, and he's with an agent from S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's funny because Deadpool the whole time has like an angel over his shoulder, but it's Logan, it's Wolverine. And he just hears Wolverine talking crap to him the whole time. It's like not a good thing. What's up, AJ? Did I hear about the MCC? I don't think so. Mention it though if it's not going to leak anything that's going to ruin things for somebody. So Deadpool's in space. He hears Wolverine. He's with a agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Howard the Duck is on Earth. So if you don't know Howard the Duck, because they haven't been bringing him back in a lot of things. I'll show you a quick picture of him. Deadpool is, of course, Wade Wilson. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Dylan sent me that. So I think we're definitely going to all go into that. That'll be pretty sick. It just stinks it's not going to include games like Reach, because Reach was great. So here's a clear picture of Howard the Duck. We'll go over that really quick. Good call, though, AJ, on that. So Howard the Duck right there in the middle. Alrighty. See, he's on Earth, and all of a sudden the ship crashes, and it's right in front of his car, and he's like, oh, I dodged a bullet. And he realizes that when he stops, Rocket Raccoon is in there, and he's like, oh, dude, they did something to me, and Rocket and Howard know each other. Then a second ship lands on Howard's car, and out of it comes Deadpool, and all of a sudden there's a picture of Rocket, and he's just got his mouth drooling, and he says, I have space rabies. So the whole thing is about, that's how they're going to end up morphing together, is Deadpool will start fighting because he's kind of looking for Rocket, and Rocket will bite this watch that Daredevil has that's like interdimensional, and Howard goes to reach for it also, and it ends up morphing the two of them together into Deadpool the Duck. So what's cool about Deadpool the Duck is it's Howard's body, Deadpool's suit, Deadpool's voice, but Howard feels everything Deadpool does. So the body is physically, it's Deadpool's skills in Howard the Duck's body. So it's really funny. It's a great story. But over his shoulder now, it's like his guardian angel is Howard the Duck. So he hears him talk. And Howard is a very conservative guy. Like, he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want anything to go wrong. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. And then we all know Deadpool, so I'm not going to explain that part. Then we get into number 2. Oh my god, I wrote so sloppy on my cheat card today, guys. I'm really sorry. So it starts off with Deadpool the Duck again. It opens up, and I explained his body. So they go onto this ship, because now they take Deadpool's ship that's still working, they lock up Rocket, and they decide that they need to go figure out how to solve this. But first, Deadpool is on a mission. So he goes to this space station, and there's this big lady. Her name is Basalt, B-A-S-A-L-T. That is your giveaway. You got to tell me what her name was in order to get put into the raffle. So you got to message me after this and just write Basalt. That's all you got to do. And your name goes in a raffle. Tomorrow night I'll draw that and yesterday's quiz, which everyone should take. I thought I made that one pretty easy. So check out my previous post. So Basalt runs the station, and she wants nothing to do with Deadpool the Duck not knowing it's him, and this whole time they're dragging Rocket around. Like I said, I'm not going to give too much, and this isn't going to be a long one. That's already into 2. We'll talk about 3. Oh, so the 3 is cool. 3 starts off with a fight scene, and this is Howard the Duck's first time in a serious fight. So he's gonna end up feeling everything that Deadpool is doing in his own body, and Deadpool's just gonna go off, and Howard's telling him the whole time, "Don't fight," and he's like yelling, and it's hysterical. The whole thing makes you laugh. You can read the whole series in like 15 to 20 minutes. It's awesome. What another thing is, Howard like vomits a lot, but Deadpool feels it because it's his body, and he can't handle all the things that Deadpool is making him do. Another funny thing is that there's like these little side cliffs where, if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, there's like these little parts of the movie where, towards the end of Guardians 1, I think, it showed Howard the Duck on a space rock. They kind of stole that, and B-A-S-A-L-T, basalt. And so they go onto the space rock. Howard is sitting on like a meteor, I guess, and he's talking to a rock he drew a smiley face on, and he's talking to the readers at the same time, trying to figure out how he's going to solve this without Wade knowing to get himself out of it. Then it goes into... that was number 3. Holy smokes, I just went right ahead. So it's literally called The Master Plan, or The Awesome Plan. So what happens... I told you. So these 2, 4 and 5, what stink is, I got variants. So obviously they spelled something out. It's not going to fit this way because of the way the camera goes, but you get it. I have no clue what it was going to spell. I'm going to try and collect the rest of them to show you, but number 4 was here. Number 4 is a good one. You get the return of Rocket. He helps fight because he's kind of controlling the rabies system. Deadpool's mind comes into play, so Howard is telling the body one thing, and now Deadpool is telling it another thing. And Deadpool's body is kind of telling him what Wolverine was telling Deadpool to do, so it's hysterical. They like yell and curse each other out the entire time. And that one ends with the new final villain you're going to find. I'm not going to tell you who it is. It might not be somebody you've ever heard of, but it's a cool little villain. And then number 5, so we'll go show you that again. Again, I wish I had I wish I had the non-variants to show you. Maybe I'll try and get all of them when I go tomorrow to the shop. Tomorrow. No, that was Taserface. That's a good one though, Hans. Taserface was from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Basalt looks like him. She's got like a burned face, but it's a female. Taserface was technically a guy. So there's a big fight between everybody. Basalt, Howard the Duck, Deadpool the Duck. Now both minds are fighting back and forth in 5, which is when that first starts. They're all trying to figure out what to do. The agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show up to help, and it's just all in this one space station. Massive fight. A lot of talking, though. It's very funny. Again, a lot of little cursing. So, like, you saw when I held up that first image, it said mothballs, and literally, like, blanked out the A's just because they think it's a curse. It makes it funny. It's very cool. I don't think it was rated E for everyone. I told you guys when we did episode 4 on like basic comic info that comics are rated like video games. Marvel. I don't see it on here. It could be on the back or in the very beginning. But still. Anime is cool too. Do you read any what are those? The ones where you read them backwards. I have a couple of those. Those are sweet. I read The Legend of Zelda of those. Those are really cool. Can't remember what it's called. They're like mangas. Those are sweet. And Overwatch has like a giant comic too, man. I'll show you. I'm going to try and get it, I think, because it's expensive, but I'm going to do it because it's cool when I'm going to do the Overwatch episode too. And yeah, yep, that's what it is. Cool, yep, Japanese manga. Alright, so again, take yesterday's contest giveaway. Tell me Basalt. And DM me both of those things. You'll get put in the hat, put in the raffle. I'll pull it all tomorrow night. I should be home pretty early. And you'll find out what happens to Howard and Deadpool if they separate. If they don't, what happens with Rocket. And it's going to be... It was a sad, quick series. It was really 5 issues. And just remember, you could read the whole thing in one sitting because I'm going to get the whole thing. It'll be the novel. So it'll be real one pack. And that's it, guys. Again... Yeah, so Overwatch, I'll do a real quick thing for you, Hans. Overwatch has a couple of little side stories, but there's one gigantic, it's like the size of a textbook, and it's like each hero individually. It's kind of like if you've ever seen their origin story on like YouTube. It's like a 30-minute video. It's kind of like that, and it goes along with that. So it starts with like Junkrat and Roadhog together and stuff. Yeah, I know. I don't know what that is. And then they tried doing that, like the arcade modes where you could be 4 people and have like objectives, but they didn't change it. It was just one quick thing. It was never like, I don't know, it just never developed properly, I think so. I also don't understand why the game is called Origins. It's almost like there should have been one before it or after it, or I don't know. So we'll see. But because of the league, I don't think they're going to do a second one for a long time. But they keep putting out good characters and stuff, and the new meta is going to change, so it's going to be great. All right. Again, guys, thank you. Thank you. You're the best. See you for episode 7 next week on the Super Mario Bros. Comic. That'll be a cool one to show you guys, all right? Thank you.